All right, welcome. And we are here with Tim Mackie, Claroty's brand new VP of Channel here in Las Vegas. This view is amazing behind us. So welcome. How are you?
Terrific. Thanks for having me. You bet.
You bet, man. How's your black hat going? This is kind of always an insane couple of days for everybody.
Yeah, it really is. It's been a tremendous show coming off the overseas trip last week, popping in here. I always like Black Hat. It's always a fantastic time to get together with old friends, make new friends, partners, co-workers, and me being relatively new, it's a good way for me to meet a lot of the folks here in one shot. So
the networking's the best part for
it's
me.
The key.
And seeing your buddies that you see every year, once or twice a year. So that's really cool. So you're brand new in this role. Just kind of, walk me through like what you want your first 60 days to be, your first 90 days. What are some of your early goals here?
Yeah, so to me, look, an amazing opportunity here. First off, this space, there's a ton of opportunity. It's gone the last couple of years from a space that is kind of a nice to have to a gotta have. Yeah. And I think with a lot of the regulations that are starting to take place in the industry, a lot of the heat that the bad guys are starting to put in place, this is a good place to be. Mm-hmm. So, and Claroty is without a doubt a fantastic company, great technology. The partners love it. Yeah. And so my goal really is to come in and kind of, revive a little bit of the partner go-to-market, take a look at the process, the partners, the program. How can we do more faster with our partners, basically?
I mean, obviously there's a lot of opportunity, but it's such an exciting space because, we're impacting physical things. There's real world consequences to everything. It's not just servers going down or whatever. So it's a real exciting space to be in.
It is. I mean, we're talking, in some cases, life or death.
Sure.
We just met with a company earlier today that was talking about, some of the healthcare challenges that they have. And so to me, this is, we really are solving problems, which is what the partner community wants. They want to work with a company whose solution is, solves their customers' needs, and work with a company who's going to be a channel company.
Yeah.
And of course, they also want to, be able to make money in selling the solution. So we have to keep that in mind. So all of these things are going to be part and parcel in what it is I want to make sure that we're incorporating to anything we build here.
Is there a common thread you have in terms of conversations with partners? Are they always asking about threats? Is it the regulatory environment? Like what are some of the top of mind things?
That's a great question. It's kind of it's a combination of all of those. Yeah. The regulatory stuff has really come into play here over the course of the last year or so, especially with markets like Europe leading the charge with NIS2 and some of the other DORA and some of the other regulatory stuff that's coming out. So it's not just going to be a nice to have or a gotta have. You're going to be penalized if you don't have it in some cases. So I think we're at the forefront of what's going to be an amazing couple of years that quite honestly we need to be prepared to take advantage of. So to me, it's right place, right time.
Yeah, I mean, in some of that, it's trickling down to CISOs. I know it's not entirely in scope of what you do, but they're feeling the regulatory pressure, personal liability.
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. And so. I mean, I think what the average tenure of a CISO is 18 months or some ridiculous thing like that. They've got a tough job because they got to be right all the time. The bad guys only have to be right once. Yeah. So to me, I think it's up to us to empower and educate the community out there and have our partners educate the community on what it is we do to help make their jobs a little bit better, a little bit easier.
Sure. All right. So as the last question, if we're having this conversation a year from now, what are we talking about? What do you hope to accomplish between now and then?
Yeah, so for me, my goal always in a situation like this is to basically help the company grow faster utilizing a partner go-to-market. I want to make sure that we're engaged with the partner community, that the partner community is contributing more than they're doing today. And I mean everything from deal registrations to pipeline building to closed business. Those are all very, very important metrics I want to be tracking. Because to me, you can make it to our size by sheer will alone, but there's no way we're going to go beyond this without the help of the partner community. So for me, it's showtime, and it's time for us to get busy. So,
all right, man. Good to meet you.
Good luck. Good to meet. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.